Okay, so I've been trying to work out the difference between these no-fly zones or enhanced um, no-fly zones. Basically, what I've worked out so far is that when you've got a red zone, that is basically around airports or where there was actually aircraft in the air, where you basically, well, that is a no-fly zone, basically. So but there's a little bit of a discrepancy here because I've noticed on the map around Scarborough that there's actually an orange zone, and I was a bit confused at first because it's marked wrongly because basically it says no fly zone, but it's not a no fly zone because it's orange. Orange basically means that it's high caution. It's like the traffic light system, right? You've got red stop, orange get ready, and green go, right? Orange is in between, so it's kind of it's in between stop, in between go. So it basically means you've got to make a decision yourself. Uh, you've got to assess the danger, whether or not it's safe to go or not. So anyway, Geeks Barner, I've been following Geeks Barner for over a year now, and he's come up with some pretty interesting things on his YouTube channel, and he's talked about this new system, this traffic light system, and that's why I thought I'd make a video about it because I think that's really interesting. That's really cool because that actually helps a great deal to work out what's going on. Now, I was looking. He recommends actually Drone Assist, the app Drone Assist. Now, if I go to my Drone Assist app, right, and we look at Scarborough on it, where I am. Let's zoom right in. So if we look at the Drone Assist app, there is no fly zones on there whatsoever. There is nothing to indicate a problem whatsoever. So if you look at the let's see, if we look at the, let me go to satellite view because it's a bit easy, a bit more detailed. Go to satellite view, it's not as bright, doesn't glare at you as much. You can see there's no fly zones on there at all, right? So if there was, the Drone Assist app is the one that has been recommended to all drone pilots and users of sub 250 gram drones, because what's important is that some people have been incorrectly arrested for flying a drone when the police have looked at drone laws to do with drones above 250 grams. So obviously, if it's above 250 grams, if we're talking about the kilogram range or maybe 300 grams, or those drones, you're not allowed to fly over a town, or you're not allowed to fly over uninvolved people. You're not allowed to fly over crowds. Even with sub 250 gram drones, you're not allowed to fly over crowds. The reason for that being is that if your drone was to come down and it's going to crash, people can't move out of the way fast enough to avoid it. So when you've got people scattered around, that gives enough room for people to move out of the way, basically. So that's what he was explaining. Let me just pause a sec because I'm trying to find this. I'm trying to find if there's any alerts or anything on here. Hang on a minute. Well, I have to admit I haven't got an account with Drone Assist, and because of that, I can't really look in great detail at this. But then, obviously, if it was a high alert system, they wouldn't need you need you to have an account to actually see that. You would, yeah, obviously it would have been highlighted even to non-registered users. But I'm just trying to find out. I'm clicking on these icons. Right, okay, I found a menu system here. Regulated, well, I've got some options down here. It says regulated airspace. Let's click on that. let's click on regulated airspace lower. Oh, that's grayed out. So that's restricted and regulated airspace below 500 feet. That's already checked, but it's grayed out, so you can't uncheck it. Basically, it's already engaged. Let me just try. Oh, let's just see if you can see that. Hopefully, don't know if you can. I don't know if it's focused or not, but so right, I've clicked on that. It won't show me the advanced features because I don't have an account, but ground hazards, it says at the bottom down here, it says ground hazards. It says ground hazards are not available at this zoom level. Right, okay. Airspace activated. Obviously there's no airports around here, so let's just click on, let's just minimize that now. So I've checked the box for the regulated airspace upper, and we can see we've got one helipad, and that's at the hospital. So if you look, there's an orange, where is it? There. There's an orange helipad, and that's a hospital. So we've only got one area, one particular area where you would have to be, I can't get it to work properly because it keeps bleaching out on me, the video. Just backing it out so it can focus better. So we've got one area on. So I tend to trust this app more because it seems to have more accurate detail. Also, geekspanner.com, Geekspanner, who's also saying that if you want accurate information, then Drone Assist is the app to go with. Because I'm looking at the other app, and it just seems to be. If I close this app out, close that out, close. And if I go to UAV Forecast is a weather app. It's a weather app, right? It tells you what the weather's like, basically. It's not focused on, it's not a focused thing, but it gives these silly 8 DJI no-fly zones. Well, that's wrong as well, because most drones are not DJI. I mean, there's all these different brands. If it was a no-fly zone for factually, it wouldn't say DJI. It would say drones no-fly zone. It wouldn't say DJI. It's mentioning a brand name. So when you're mentioning a brand name, you've got to be very careful. You could get into serious prosecution because you're actually mentioning a brand name. Now look at that, that's orange. Oh God, the colour's all messed up on here. I don't know if you can see that, but that is orange everywhere. Let me zoom out. You probably can't see it. Now this is crazy. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but it's bleached out on my. Let me just back out because it's bleaching on me. For the video is bleached. It is orange, but it's just not showing up as orange on here for some reason. Hang on a minute. Is it because my now you can see it's orange. It's just that the light was the colour correction isn't all messed up. It wants to white balance. I know what it is. It's because my background is not exactly white. But yeah, it is orange. Now I'm trying to move that across so I can get a bit of both. Now there's orange over there, there's green over there, right? So you can see the difference, right? And it looks blue on there for some reason. So if I shine my light, I'm trying to get white balance right. Come on, white balance. Come on. It's not doing it, but yeah. Oh, you can just about make it out now. It's orange, look, right? You can just about see that it's orange now. But yeah, it looks a bit pink actually, but it's not pink. It's orange. So this app is not giving accurate information. This UAV forecast, it's actually giving weather forecasts really more than anything. And these no-fly zones are nowhere near me anyway. I mean, it's crazy. So if you look at Scarborough, right here, right, Scarborough's right there where that little blue thing is. If I click on there, it jumps. Hang on, I'm looking for the no-fly zones. It says there's a DJI no-fly zone, and that's basically that big box. and it's pointing way, it must be pointing 10 miles away from us. Hang on, let me see, where is that pointing? That is, I'm zooming in on it. But it's bleaching out on me on the camera. So zoom a bit more, and that is in the middle of the frigging Howard Dale. Don't even see that, but it says Howard Dale. What the hell? Howard Dale, for God's sake, that's the freaking countryside. So if I can zoom back out, I'm trying to get you so you can see this properly. If I zoom back out, oh, wrong way, and I click somewhere else on this map about this no-fly zone, which is crazy. It's an enhanced. It doesn't point at Scarborough at all. It keeps jumping around Scarborough, and it's gone down here. It's pointing at Bridlington now. So, oh my God, there's no airport there. What? So it's pointing down here now. What? Right? There's basically it's pointing in the middle of the countryside, right? It says enhanced DJI no-fly zone. Now they're mentioning brand names again, which they shouldn't be doing. They shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so pointing down there, Bridlington, right? If I click over here, there's a hand snow in the middle of the sea. Right, so there's one right in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of nowhere, basically. So these are obviously fake, because if they were genuine, it would show you where the airports were. But there's no frigging airports, because it's all fake. So, yeah, this is all fake. This is just to scare people. Because it's pointing at, there's no airports around here at all, right? And it's pointing at all these weird, if you click here, look, it's pointing in the middle of the sea there. Look, click over here. Crazy. Over here, oh, they're in the middle of the water, middle of the ocean. Over here, they're all randomly, somebody just randomly put these down, right? This is all just random, right? Oh, there's one over here, right, in the middle of the ocean, right? All the same, right? Somebody's copied and pasted these, and they don't actually mean anything, because it's fake information. If you had an oil rig out at sea, at that location, I'd be able to zoom in and find it with this. I could just zoom right in and see it, but there's nothing there, right? So the fact that they've got these zones pointing at these different locations in the middle of nowhere, basically, it just tells me it's a lot of, you know, and it's orange, it's not red, right? Remember that, that's important, color coding. Go and look at geeksavannah.com and go and look at what these enhanced no-fly zones are all about. It means caution, it means there might be something there, or there might not be something there, right, basically. Oh dear me. I know a friend of mine, Dave's Autistic Drone Adventures, he doesn't take this seriously either, obviously, because it's just bullshit, really. It's just crap. If they're gonna, now we've got some genuine ones, right? There's a few genuine ones. Over here, they've got circles, little circles, right? And they've got a specific location area, so you know the area. But when you've got this huge area that's just basically randomized, and it's just not even pointing at anything, it's just, yeah, you can't take it seriously. It basically discriminates against pilots, drone pilots, for no reason really. I just hope somebody else raises this up and finds out what's going on here, because this is just bonkers, really. Because if that was really an enhanced no-fly zone, then in theory other aircraft shouldn't be in the area. They shouldn't be doing these what do you call it, these red arrow flights and all that. They shouldn't be flying around like that. If there's an enhanced no-fly zone, they shouldn't be doing that. So and anyway, who do you talk to because of this? Because it doesn't actually tell you, doesn't give you information about who to contact. There's no phone number or anything on it. So that tells me it's fake, because when you click on it for more information, if I click on that, right, and it just says seaplane, if you click on it, this box, right, nothing. It doesn't give you anything. It's click on the box. It should take you to a page or something to tell you information. Doesn't do anything. It just, yeah, it's fake. Anyway, okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.